Do I know enough that I could just shut it off without waking him up? I mean, I do have something on computer.
I mean, it's like
I mean,
his
no,
common.
the alarm's on the compad, so you'd know how to work that.
Yeah, you could just shut. You don't even need to roll. You can shut the alarm off.
All right, I do that.
You also
I
know
don't.
it's about.
I'm not careful about it. I pull it out of his pocket and I turn it off and put it back. I don't care if he wakes up in the process.
Yeah, and you notice it's about time to go and hitch a ride into the city.
I didn't gain anything back, did I, for that rest?
No, you need 8 hours.
Then I sigh in annoyance and shake him awake.
What?
You're now awake.
Hey, what's up?
Time to go, sleepyhead.
Alright. I'll slowly get up, grab his server scanner.
Are you normally a pretty sound sleeper?
No, it took me a while to fall asleep. It's probably just in some deep sleep. So it's been a long day.
Right. Well, your compad was screeching, and I suggest in a place like this you have your ear a little more to the ground.
Yeah.
User in your channel timed out.
I shake my head and
We lost John.
No.
And the traps inside the house trigger and blow all of you up.
But Toribio lost connection to the world, so he's just standing in Ropo when he gets back.
Yep.
He's out of phase.
He's just wondering why everyone is dead.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, everybody make a physical effects save. I want to see how many pieces y'all are in.
no, I refuse.
Okay, so you hear a really loud thumping outside, crashing sound outside. And if any of you look out the windows, you see a drop pod with mechs coming out of them. They're about 15 meters high, and they're...
And Vara goes and runs out and tries to climb onto their shoulder and
reprogram them.
No, just hitch a ride.
No, she's like Barry.
Shouting, "Wee!"
She's like because we'll get them
Halfway
to the
there, it turns and fires vehicle grade TL5 weapons at you and disintegrates you into nothing.
John, I guess just goes back to sleep.
Nah, that's when Julio comes in, notices you guys are in there, and handcuffs all of you, binds your hands together behind your back and whatnot, and puts bags over your heads, and you are all sent off in random places.
User joined your channel.
There we go.
Sorry, I'm back.
Oh, no problem. It happens.
Welcome back.
You can't control the internet. Or TeamSpeak. Okay, so you're all up and ready to go, and you head back, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get back there's a van already in the driveway, and the driver and Julio are unloading. They're like halfway done. And off to you, Barry.
Hello. You're a little early, but not too bad, not too bad. We can still make do. We've just got a couple more boxes to unload, then we'll be good to go.
Yeah, didn't want to keep you waiting, so we figured we show up a little bit early.
Ah, no problem, no problem. And then he goes back to it's a very humorous sight for you guys because you see he's taking his blazer off, but it's his bright Hawaiian shirt with pinkish pants and suede bright blue shoes, dress shoes, and about a 5'1" gentleman going around carrying these boxes around. And helping to unload these things and whatnot. They seem to be about 2-3 feet tall and about a foot and a half wide or whatnot. It's just kind of barely big enough for him to look really silly carrying them.
I whispered to Vera, why is everyone on this planet so short?
It's at that point you remember walking by Essentia, standing very tall at about 5'11".
Except for his male bodyguard?
Female. Definitely female.
No, I say that to her in like a tuning tone.
Oh.
I'm not certain what she should be.
And they get done unloading it. It takes them a little bit because they've got a little bit more payload than what he thought, but it's all good business and all that. And he lets you know they're almost ready, and then he loads in a few things that are going to be taken with you guys and also to act as camouflage. And he makes sure everything's kind of stacked so that you'll have at least semi-comfortable positions, kind of. And Julio then goes, everyone, this is Estevan. Estevan, say hello. Hello. Is all you get from him. And he kind of looks over at Julio and goes, and sighs a little bit. I drive her today. You want in wall? And he looks over at Julio. City, dear boy, city. They want to go inside the city. And they did pay very, very good, so don't worry. And Julio pats him on the shoulder. The driver ends up being very tall, though. Unfortunately, he kind of smells a little bit, but mostly because he's picked up the odor of his work driving around a truck all the time.
With dubious chemicals in the back.
Yeah. You can tell that he's worked for Julio for a long time and is probably like his number one driver kind of thing. And Julio motions for y'all to go ahead. Alright, go ahead, come on. Climb on in the back. We'll get you guys to your destination as quickly as possible without letting anybody know.
Oh yeah, you guys gave them the map, right?
I mean, I was gonna, show it to him now. Here's where we need to get to.
Yes, and where did you want to go? I'll have my driver Estevan take a look at it and make sure you guys are set up.
Alright, yeah, I'll show him. Show him where it looks like they need to go.
Okay. Estevan, come here. And he comes over and looks at the map. You here? Looks right up at you, Leopold,
Yeah,
pointing at the map.
See.
And when he hears you speak Spanish, he starts speaking to you in Spanish.
Like full Spanish, like fluent Spanish.
Yeah, fluent.
Excellent.
Yeah, very fluent.
Yeah, I mean, I could actually pull out some fluent Spanish for you right now, but like,
No.
I don't. I need to look up a couple words and like, yeah. So semi-fluent, grammatically correct Spanish.
So anyone who doesn't speak Spanish has no idea what they're saying to each other.
Oh, what? If you don't mind me asking, why do you want to go here?
We're picking up something.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Just keep your heads down if I honk the horn, okay?
Alright.
There are... And he looks over at Julio, almost as if he's asking permission to say anything. And Julio kind of... doesn't necessarily... doesn't necessarily agree, but he allows like a certain he allows a word and he says it in Spanish, which you recognize Leopolda as riot.
You know, which should be a quick pickup. I'm not exactly sure who's giving this to us, but we're going there to get it, so should be a simple grab and go basically.
Okay, cool. We will have you across then as soon as we can, and I hope you guys get what you need, because this job is gonna help feed my kids. Thank you.
Yeah, well, thank you.
And with that, he kind of smiles at you, shakes your hand a little bit, or extends his hand to shake your hand.
Yeah, I'll shake his hand.
Okay, yeah, he shakes your hand friendly and is like very thankful and whatnot. And Julio then goes, "Adios, adios," and sends him up to the front to drive and whatnot. And Julio looks at you and says, "All right, we're ready to go. Are you?"
I think so. Looks at everybody else. You guys ready?
All right, everybody in the back.
All right, sure. I get a seat in the very back.
And then Julio hops in the front of the truck, and you guys hear the engine roar up.
So like you're in a classic delivery van. There's like there's like no windows in the back, and you're all piled into the back of it.
Okay, let's remember the turns we're taking here. And he pulls out his map as they're going along, just
So
to
I
make sure they're
imagine-
headed in the right direction.
So I imagine you're like peeking over the seat and watching as he drives.
Yeah, like watching and then looking at the map and stuff. Yeah.
So you see him pull up to a place you've seen you've seen a couple times. The few times your parents took you out to the ruins, and you know it's the only way out of the wall. It's a checkpoint, and there's like one guard there, and he comes up.
Where are we on the map here? Like,
One
there.
moment. Where'd you ping? Yeah, that's exactly where you are. And like it's a big 4-lane road. But like you're the only one on it right now. So are you still, is your head popped up when the
No,
guard?
not once. Like when I see the checkpoint coming up, I'm gonna go back.
Okay, yeah, and they probably like gave you some big blankets to like put over you guys. So you just lie down a little bit and seem like just a sort of junk underneath a blanket. And they exchange some words in Spanish and what was his name again, Barry?
Julio or Esteban?
Esteban. So and Esteban exchanges some words with the guard, and you catch some stuff about being understaffed and dangerous out there. And then Julio nods to the guard, and the guard walks back, and Julio drives off. So let's see. You're the leader of the party, so I'm gonna say make a luck check.
But I don't wanna. Ooh, never mind. I'm good.
Yay.
Yeah. So for the first half of the journey, you make it there, no problem. It takes about half an hour. It's like 5 miles away from the city into this city, and you pull up an alleyway, and the pictures in the map show that there's a door in the alleyway, and you got to go down there and knock and say the password.
All right, this is our stop, everybody.
The streets around here are really empty, and there's lots of trash and stuff just like blowing around in the cold. It smells like smoke. And on your way here, you occasionally you'd hear a lot of really raucous voices. It's like yelling, like maybe there was a mob outside. And at one point, you heard gunfire.
Oh well, seems like a fun town. All right, everybody. You all good to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll turn up to the drivers and be like in Spanish and say they'll be back shortly.
He nods and says, "All right, I'll be here."
Alright, and then walk up to the door.
Yeah, so you walk down the old dirty alleyway and you make a turn, and then you walk up to the door. You knock on it and you say the passcode when some guy opens the slot. And what's the passcode?
You never gave me a passcode.
I know. I say you can make it up.
Oh, I get to make it up.
Fluffy bunny feet.
I'm trying to think of something that would be like a good password, but also not sound super ridiculous.
You're too serious.
You can always do Data's passcode.
I mean, I gave your ship's fake ID the name Spring Chicken.
That's true. We're
In the Pollo system.
Huevos Rancheros.
The guy gives a gruff, and it slides the little hole thing that you slid open to look at you, back closed, and then another bigger one down opens up, and this big, really heavy metal box gets pushed through.
Right. Since he did not say anything, he just kind of shoves it and then closes it
Yep.
again. All right. Well, can I have a hand putting this back on the truck?
I'll help carry it.
And it's pretty heavy for a box. It's like whatever's in there is obviously pretty filled up. It's like all silver, and it's got an electronic lock on it. Sort of split. Looks like it would split down the middle along the top, and the two halves of the upper half would fold open. And it probably weighs like 50, 60 pounds.
Oh, that's not so bad. I was picturing much heavier than that. We got this.
Well, I mean, it's only 2 feet by 2 feet and 1 foot high. It's really heavy for
That's
that
true.
small of a metal box.
That's true.
As we start to walk away, I pipe up. So, I kind of said that to the whole favor thing to Julio because things seem to be going south. How serious are we to upholding that?
It depends on what he asks us to do. Don't need bounty hunters in this sector going after us.
Right. I assume he's going to probably have us smuggle some of his drugs. It's not like he knows where we are from.
And also, Leopold, you would know that there's no way off the planet by the natives,
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, he can't get off world.
and they don't really have contact with anyone off world.
So, I know he said bounty hunters and whatnot, but this planet is pretty isolated, so I would doubt that he has that much influence off world.
The government has like one transmitter that was left behind by Clarida's Academy that can like transmit to the exchange station and network. But that's about it. That's the only reason that your credits are worth anything here.
I was sort of thinking we might be able to make a small bonus off this mission if we take whatever it is he gives us and sell it for ourselves.
Yeah, I just don't want to get caught up in illegal things, because then, well, things can go sideways pretty quick. I mean, by this planet's laws, we're probably breaking some, but as far as any international interplanetary presence, we're gonna be fine.
I just wanted to make sure we weren't all tied to our words, so to speak.
No, I mean, if what he's asking us for, maybe if something seems kind of risky, we might ask for some further compensation if he wants us to do it. But depending on the level of thing that he requests.
Honestly, I think that as long as he believes he has the upper hand, we're in the right. As long as we're on this planet, we should give him the impression that we rely on him. We have no hope outside of him. As soon as we leave, though, we start looking out for ourselves.
Yeah. Alright, so we're putting the thing on the truck. And they're gonna find us with the thing in the truck, and it's gonna be worse than if we were just caught in the truck with nothing. I think the GM's died.
No, we're here. So you get back in the truck?
Yeah.
Okay. And he gets going again, and give me another luck save, Leopold.
No.
Uh-oh. Why, Dice? Why? You seemed to like us before.
I mean, it's like only like a 26% chance of success. Well, maybe like 27%.
It's the dice trap that lets you get into the trouble. They don't let you get out.
Mm-hmm. I hope your persuade rolls go better than this.
So do I.
Alright, as y'all are traveling and whatnot, the bumps on the road and such kind of jar up. You hear Estevan do a little honk.
Alright, everyone get down. Cover ourselves with the blankets.
You hear the smashing of glass and loud shouting. Not from the car you're in, but just in general from outside.
So it kind of sounds like we got stuck in whatever rioting was happening.
That's what it sounds like. You haven't heard any firearms yet, but you hear windows breaking and whatnot. People kind of yelling and screaming and whatnot. Can't really make out what they say too much, but it slows you down considerably. Estevan's trying not to run people over, but he is. You can hear him honking the horn and kind of yelling through loudspeakers instead of through the window. Various choice words in Spanish telling everybody get out of the way and such. And it takes a few minutes, but eventually it sounds like everything starts dying down, but it's still really loud behind you. If you wanted to peek out, you could out the back and might see, but it might be risky too.
Yeah, Leopold's not going to.
Yeah, it
Not on
seems
the way
that
back.
we have someone who likes to explore a lot.
The
He's curious about unknown
temptation
things.
is gnawing at someone. Oh, just to peek, just to see what they're doing. Oh, just to see what they're doing. What are they doing? The windows are crashing. Again, people are screaming. Some are triumphant, yelling and whatnot. Others are a little bit more sobbing, almost as if they've been injured, but there's still a lot of noise coming outside the doors and whatnot.
Vera, give me a mental save.
Hmm?
Give me a mental effect save.
Do you want to be tempted, explorer?
What? Wait, what? I'm confused. What's going on? Why
Trying
are
to
you?
They're trying to see if you're going to try and peek out the back to see what's going on the streets.
So you peek.
Do I see her opening the door?
Well, she doesn't need to open the door. She just needs to look out the window.
Do I see her doing that?
Yeah. Are you trying to hide it, Eagle?
With that kind of roll?
That's just whether or not you resisted looking out.
I'm probably fidgeting and muttering, "What's going on?" and then trying to look out.
Bart, sit. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's just some riots, basically. This T-Rex Libre. Well, when I was here last, they were kind of just a rumor, like some sort of resistance-y kind of terrorist group almost, but it's not quite what it sounds like it is now.
There's also a few people, since you mentioned it, yelling out Theodoracus Libre in heavily Spanish accents and whatnot. Just a lot of people destroying stuff, basically.
You better just hope that authorities don't show up while we're still around them.
Okay, all of a sudden the van starts rocking from side to side, and Esteban looks a little bit worried.
Esteban, what's going on up there? I say in Spanish.
He yells back, "Looters! They don't like us right now, anyways."
Yeah, it seems
What
kind
is
of
it?
like
What are you saying?
There are some looters and stuff outside, but apparently Esteban thinks they don't like him very much.
Why? What are in these crates?
Well, it might just have to do with his affiliation with certain groups. Anyway, that's why are you gonna be able to get through?
You hear the engine starting to rev up a bit more. Give me a minute. And the tires kind of start squealing out a little bit more. Although the truck doesn't seem to be going any faster, it does feel like there's a lot more weight on the truck. And people banging on.
If you look out the
things.
front, you see someone fall down across the front window and onto the ground, and you hear thumping on the roof.
Yeah, we might want to have our weapons pointed at the back door in case they break in.
I think I'm way ahead of you.
Carefully pull out my long rifle and just get it ready.
One moment.
How many people are out there?
If you listen closely, you can make out the sounds of several thousand people, but for this particular location, probably closer to 10, maybe? At least 10 different sound locations along the van.
Rioting crowds are extremely dangerous. There's no way in the world the four of us are going to be able to fight them. We need to escape.
Okay, everyone roll initiative so I know what order things happen in.
Never mind.
Well, we can still run while we're under initiative.
And I will just figure out how to add people to the turn order. Oh, that's nothing.
I need to use the bathroom. I'll be back in a flash.
Okie dokie. Start trying to figure out how to do this. Barry, can you work out the initiative roll for the looters?
Of course.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, welcome.
Welcome back. There we go. Okay. So let's see the looters. You hear the glass break on the back windows, and people pounding at the door to try and get in. Someone breaks one of the front windows, but that's all that happens. Someone's wrestling with Esteban, trying to pull him out of the front.
And you hear Esteban basically yelling out in Spanish, "Get off of me! What are you doing? Go away! Go away!"
So it's your turn, Toribio.
Okay, first thing I do is yell at the driver to close his door and lock it and roll the window up and then gun the engine and run the people over in front of the van
Well, I
and get us
mean,
out of here.
the window on his side is busted in, and there's someone trying to pull him out.
Okay, fine. Then I tell him to gun the engine, run these people over, and get us out of here immediately.
And he's in the middle of struggling with someone trying to pull him out.
Then I
hands are
climb
really
into the
occupied.
front and I kick him out the door and I take the wheel and I drive us out of there.
Okay, let's see.
What?
Give me an athletics roll.
Fail, fail,
Unless
fail.
unless anybody has a better idea. Do you want to sit here and fight 1,000 people with our rifles?
I mean, just kind of threaten the guy who's
It's
trying
not
to
our
pull the
turn.
driver out.
It's not our
You
turn.
can
This is
talk.
what
It's a free
Torbjorn
action.
does.
Yeah,
No, I'm asking for suggestions.
I mean, if we can just get the guy who's trying to pull him out off of him.
How?
You
Shoot
have
him.
guns.
Okay, can I shoot the guy that's grappling with our driver
Yes, make a roll.
and yell at him to drive and stop
Yep, you
screwing
can do
around?
both.
Okay,
But
I
just
do.
don't accidentally shoot him in the head.
Oh, poor little Esteban. I'm already imagining his little family with Felipe and his little
Okay,
daughter.
what thing do I
Constance.
click basic ranged attack roll?
Yes, I believe that would be it. And what weapon are you using?
A rifle. Laser rifle.
Okay, you can add a +1 to that,
The AC.
and the AC is just going to be 9. So you can add +9. Or I don't know if you don't have to add a plus.
Combat
It's
skill
just
bonus.
Let's see, combat bonus.
Yeah, that would be under your combat weapons. Do you have a 0 or a +1?
I have 0.
You miss. And I believe that's your turn. So it is now Gemini's turn.
So I'm kind of sitting in the back on the driver's side, I imagine. and I just have a big rifle. I don't see how I don't. I guess I could try to take the butt of my rifle and bash it into the guy's head, or a torpedo shot.
Well, I mean, you're not going to really take any penalties for shooting it within the van or anything.
I guess I could give it a shot then.
Okay, ranged attack plus your combat skill for energy weapons and an armor class of 9. Yep, the guy drops down and your laser rifle just goes straight through and out the other side.
Wait, isn't there a damage roll?
I mean, these are just normal people. They don't have any armor on. Their health is basically 1.
No. Oh, okay.
Unless you want to roll and see how much of his head explodes.
No.
No.
I'm
No.
good. We don't need the imagery.
Okay,
It would
okay.
just
So I shoot him, but I look as I do it. I look a little like shocked that I hit him, and a little nervous also as all this stuff is going on.
Okay. Let's see. So it's Leopold's turn now.
I'll ask Esteban if he's okay and tell him to try and get out of here as fast as possible.
Like you can see that Esteban's got his foot down on the accelerator, and it's not really going anywhere. You can hear the whine and the sound of tires burning out on asphalt. Is that all you do?
So what do I see out the front window?
At the front window, you see 2 rioters, or actually you see like 3 or 4 of them up in the front holding the van back and lifting. Well, not lifting up on that side, but they're pushing on the van.
Yeah, he'll kind of just wave his blaster in front, like, and tap on the windshield, and kind of yell out since the window's open, be like, "You better get out of our way." It's like we're not the enemy.
What did you yell? What language did you use?
Oh, that's gonna be in Spanish.
I don't think they can really hear you or care.
Don't care about me kind of pointing a blaster at him.
No, it doesn't look like they noticed the other guy go down, because laser guns are really silent and invisible.
No, I guess that's all I got.
Vara?
So what's going on with the guys in front?
Well, there's angry looters in the front. They look like they're trying to hold the van down while other people break in and loot the van. and you can hear the whine of the van's tires as it tries to go forward, but you can feel like it's a little bit slanted, and like maybe the tires aren't making contact with the ground in the rear anymore, and it's a rear wheel drive.
I don't know what I should do. What would Vera do with 6 wisdom and 4 charisma?
You could ask what to do. I mean, 4 wisdom and 3 charisma, it seems to me like you'd probably just open the back doors and start blasting people.
6 wisdom, 4 charisma.
Other way around it. But I mean, it's up to you. You're not going anywhere at the moment.
What sort of windows are there in the back?
Just small, up at the top of the back door windows that you see in like a van. Typical white van windows.
Should I roll to see if she opens the door and shoots out?
If you want to roll, just I guess a metal if
Because I don't know what to do.
Dex save would be what you want to roll.
She doesn't really know what to do either, but
You have experience
crazed.
fighting, don't you?
Not quite like this, I don't think.
I mean, clearly the problem is the people holding the car down in front.
I
So
think
there
they're
was
lifting the car up in the back.
lifting
They're
it
like
up and
lifting
back.
it in the back and kind of pushing it.
Oh.
Yeah, half crazed panic. Gonna try to shoot the people in back. Lifting it up.
Okay, so you can. I'll just let you open the back door for a move action, and so you open the back door, and yeah, you'll have to go around the door a little bit and shoot someone. But the street's mostly clear. You can see people just running through the streets, bashing in front store windows and going in and pulling stuff out.
Yeah, whoever it is that's lifting up this van,
Left or right side?
whatever.
Okay, doesn't really matter. I'll just say left. Anyways, so make an attack roll, ranged attack. You're gonna what weapon are you gonna use? I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to that.
What other weapon do I have?
Okay, so make an attack roll. Add in your projectile weapons skill, and armor class is 9. Yeah, I mean, with that damage, you actually take out like 2 people because it's like a shotgun, and the long metal spikes just fly out. There's a pop because it's a magnetically accelerated weapon, and 2 guys go down, and everyone on that side notices it and freaks out and runs away, and the other people look around, see that, and start running away, and the car falls down on the back and falls down on the ground again, and Julio is flooring it, so it just goes straight off, and we're out of combat. And Bera is outside the van as it
What?
speeds off.
Yeah, be like, wait, hold on a sec. Barrett got
Who's-
out to deal with the people.
Who said I
Let it
got
go.
out? I
Well,
leaned
you
out.
kind of
The,
have
the
to.
doors swing open sideways, so in order to see the people holding the tires, you had to get out.
Yeah.
Hmm?
It's
The,
like
the
a,
doors.
it's like a white, like it's like a, not like a U-Haul. It's like a delivery van, kind of like a white van, like a creeper van, but not a creeper van because we're in it. We're not creeps.
I'm confused.
So the doors open in the middle, like down the middle, and it's basically like a two-way door that like swings open to the sides.
Yeah, the doors open outwards. So you wouldn't be able to see the people on either side. Unless you got out and went around the doors.
Yeah, I'm confused as to what you're saying here. Couldn't
I
I
will
open
show
one? Couldn't I open one door and
But even
lean
then, they're
through
on the
that and
side.
shoot at the other
They're on the sides
people on
of
the
the
other?
car.
Yeah,
They're
I
on
mean
the
the
sides of
tires
the
aren't
car.
all like the parts where they're lifting up aren't all like right in the back. They're kind of like
Well,
in
I
the
thought they were
back-ish.
lifting up the bumper,
No, they're on
which
the
would
sides.
remove the tires if they lifted it up enough.
Yeah, no, they're on the sides of the car lifting.
You're confusing me.
They're on the side of tires, so in order to open the door, you would have to open the door, get out, and shoot to the side where the tires are.
Couldn't I hold on to the back of the van, the one door that's still closed? Okay.
I have now thus drawn a pictorial representation.
What?
I drew a picture
Where?
by the spaceport. It's a terrible picture because it's drawn with a laptop mouse pad. I apologize.
I drew a slightly better but still quite bad one. The doors are the two things on the bottom. They open up like that. When they're closed, the bottom is flat.
Where? Huh?
Over here.
Bottom
So-
line is Kalani's out of the car, and we need to go back
Yeah.
for her.
So
Yeah.
Esteban like stops on the brakes and stops the car.
Couldn't I?
We're coming back for you. It's okay.
Yeah, I imagine you
And
just,
everyone's scared of you.
and I imagine you just run straight back in, Vera.
Couldn't I open one door like that and lean out there?
I mean, not really, and not take a massive penalty to your shot.
Bother.
Because it's a two-handed weapon, you need both hands to fire it. I'm not even sure there's mechanics for firing a two-handed weapon like that. I just have to make something up. But yeah, so you get back in and drive off.
We killed 3 people, guys.
It could have been a lot worse.
Every single
Yeah,
one
it
of
could
those
have been
riders
us.
posed a credible threat to our lives.
Also mark off ammo charges for each shot you fired. So that's one for everyone.
No, Leopold. didn't
Except
fire.
for Leopold. Yeah.
To do what now?
Just mark off one ammo used in your weapon.
Where's that? Oh, I see.
How should I mark that down, though? Specifically?
Just remove one from your weapon itself. Okay, let me take a look real quick. Yeah. In gear down at the bottom, you should have your weapon added, and the ammo you just need to tick down one. But yeah, all of you guys, like another half an hour passes, you get back to the gate, back to the gates, and back to the thing. The guard is like Leopold, you would probably catch snippets of like, man, what happened to you and stuff like that. Just short, quick conversation. It's crazy out there and stuff as they drop, and then the guard waves and you go back in, and then as they get out of the military base, they ask you, where do you want to be dropped off?
Well, you're getting us through the custom spot at the spaceport.
Also, you gave the other guy half up front, right? Or full up front?
No, he
Should
did
be full.
He did full up
Full?
front,
Okay.
so paid for
So-
everything.
So yeah, he'll take you to the spaceport. And like he makes a short call on his cell phone to Julio, and they have a quick exchange. And then he drives you through the spaceport gates. They check, or they come up and talk to him, and they're a little bit suspicious because of the broken window and stuff. But they let him through, and you roll up to your ship.
All right, well, it's fun. Return to Espan. Thank you so much. I hope you and your family do all right.
Thank you. Me too. This will at least make sure my little boy gets to the dentist tomorrow, which is good.
Yeah, take care of yourself.
You too, my friend. You too.
I guess someone else help me take this package back to the ship. Anybody help me?
Do what now?
Or just help me carry the thing back on the ship.
Oh, okay. Oh,
All right, so we're on the ship. Excellent. All right, well, anybody have any unfinished business they want to take care of on this planet?
nope.
Vehemently shakes her head no. Want to get out of here.
Yeah, that's about how I felt.
She's probably shaking a bit.
Nothing changes. And he'll say that a second time, and well, second time for to review anyway. He said it when he left the restaurant as well. Say something's never changed. And he'll walk up to the bridge. Everybody else is following me, or
Yeah.
Imagine you take the cargo or take the package, put it in the cargo hold or somewhere else.
yeah, that's where we kind of left it there. Yeah. After kind of looking at it to see if there's any like tracking mechanism or something on it.
You can't tell. It's just a sealed metal box with the keypad on it.
All right. Well, yeah, then I'll go up to the bridge.
I mean, if you're really interested about what's inside of it, you could have someone with computers try and get it open, but
Nope, because I'm not supposed to open it. I'm kind of curious, but I might just, yeah, no. gonna
open,
fight the-
open,
fight
open,
the will
open,
to
open,
open it.
open. Okay, fight. Go ahead.
What?
I'm being a rear
He
end. Don't
wants,
worry.
he wants us to get paid less money and cause us to do something, probably trigger some other nonsense that we want to,
What
investigate.
nonsense?
There's gonna be nonsense involved.
I'm having flashbacks to Knights of the Republic when you have a certain patch from that certain hut on Tatooine and he says, "Don't touch it," and you
It's not that
inevitably
bad.
touch it.
Anyway, I'll kind of hail the people, like the spaceport people, and be like, while we're looking ready to leave, do we need to file flight plans or anything with you guys so you don't shoot us out of the sky?
Barry, it's time for old grumpy flight control person.
Oh, Mr. McDaniels, alright. He chirps in over. Oi, who is this again? Relay your ship's call sign.
Yeah, spring chicken, here you go. Boop, there you go. Send some information.
Oh, you.
I'm on the bridge now too.
You all probably realize that you're the only people docked at this spaceport.
Alright. Y'all are fine to go. Something in your file says y'all can get off my planet.
Will do, sir.
And don't come back.
In fact, I'm gonna give you a full launch measure. If you're not off my ship or not off my planet in that time, I'm gonna blast you.
And I'm gonna start taking off.
So you start warming up the engines, and it takes like 5 or 10 minutes to get them warmed up and ready to go. And you take off. And then it's time for another
Oh, yeah,
navigation check to get through the satellites.
It's like that guy never drinks his coffee in the morning.
No, he's probably one of the less friendlier factions than most of the people we encountered. Anyway, and more on that during our journey. Ivar, you want to give me a hand so we don't hit any of these satellites' ranges? It'd be really unfortunate. Eagle. Hey there, Eagle.
Blunk, 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 blunk. Earth to Eagle, Earth to Eagle.
What?
We're hoping that the eagle is coming.
No, I'm asking you to help me navigate through the satellites so we don't get shot out of space and die.
Ah.
Okay, that is a good. You get a +1 from her. And you're going to be using intelligence. Oh yeah, no problem.
Ooh,
You actually find a safer route that you could probably sell back to Clear Academy or to the people on the planet themselves. You actually figured out like the perfect route to get out that might actually work for them to give them a window to start working up a space program.
yeah, if I don't want to try and land again, that would go poorly.
I mean, with this sort of a role, you've figured out a safe window like perfectly. You're not going to need to make rolls ever again on this planet to get in. Like you've got a better way in than.
No, I'm just
The
worried
one
about the
they gave
grumpy
you.
guy shooting us out of the sky.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
I can tell it to other people though. Okay, so where are we dropping this off?
You just need to go to the exchange station on the edge of the solar system.
All right. How long does that take?
I'm thinking it's about 48 hours. One moment. Yeah, it's 48 hours to get out to the edge of the solar system.
Okay, so we have time for people to ask my character / other characters questions. All right.
And try to open the box.
No, I'm not opening the box.
Open, 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 open.
Like, semi-tempted to open the box.
Well, you're not the person with
Explorer.
the skills to open it anyway.
Explorer 6 wisdom.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
I'll
think
shoot
your
you.
character would do it, you can try.
I'll shoot you if you try to open the box.
It's in the cargo bay.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna move it to my quarters.
I'm the only one that can try and open anyway.
I mean, you could probably try. It's just you're the only one who can do it without there being any record of it being opened ever.
She probably just slumps down in a seat somewhere and curls up.
Dreading the next 48 hours of shipboard rations.
Not even thinking about that at this point. So, as a player,
Yeah, I mean, I kind of
Space.
feel like we probably have some conversations on the 2 days over there, so it might be better just to stop now.
yeah, as a character, she's freaked out. As a player, space shotgun for the win.
And to be fair, you rolled the best thing you could have on the table I made. Run into aside from nothing.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, no problem, John. We're just about done.
Yeah, I mean, I think. Well, I kind of think our characters probably have conversations on the way there, so
Yeah.
I feel like we should just stop now because we're not gonna make it there in like less than like 10 minutes.
I think Farah needs a hug.
No hugs for you.
Alright, as we pull away from the ship, so to say, in a cinematic movie view and all this jazz, pull away from the ship as you've plotted your course almost perfectly through the system and travel out there. We'll deal with what happens inside next time and whatnot. But the whole thing just gets really cinematic. There's nice space opera music going forward, almost like the end of Star Wars kind of thing. And thank you for joining us. That was Stars Without Numbers with Saints 3G. Thank you for joining us in on YouTube, and thank you players for putting up with us.
Space shotgun.
Space Shotgun. And again, welcome Barry Cam to the team. I know Barry Cam will be instrumental in the future of the channel. Y'all have a good night and God bless.